Integrate. Oh, that doesn't say. I thought it said integrated. Integra LifeSciences Holdings Corporation. IART. I like that ticker. That's a cool ticker. Let's see what this. First interesting thing I noticed about this chart is there isn't much of a pandemic dip, probably because it is a health and pharmaceutical play. I mean, by the name, I'm guessing. So people probably thought that it was going to do well, and it looks like it did. You know, it kind of floundered for a little while, but eventually took off. So two things I want to see here real quick is one, I want to read about what they do, and two, I want to go back and look at some news that may have been released around the October timeframe that would have started this major rally run up. So let's start by reading about what they do. Develops, manufactures, and markets surgical implants and medical instruments for use in neurosurgery, extremity reconstruction, orthopedics, and general surgery. It operates in two segments: Codman Specialty Surgical and Orthopedics and Tissue Technologies. Company offers neurosurgery and neurocritical care products, including tissue is that an I or an L? Tissue ablation? Wait a minute. That's an L. Tissue ablation. Tissue ablation equipment, dural repair products, cerebral spinal fluid management devices. That sounds like some cool shit. Hydrocephalus management systems, intracranial monitoring equipment, cranial stabilization. Also sells 40,000 instrument patterns, surgical lighting products to hospitals and surgery centers. Okay, cool. Sounds like all kinds of cool sciencey things. So I said that I wanted to go back to the October timeframe, and I wanted to see what news was happening around there. Looks like that may have been Q3 earnings release. I don't see anything around this time frame that would have caused that. Yeah, Integra stock jumped 6% on raised Q3 sales outlook. Excuse me. So I want to read about their Q3 sales, and actually I should get a framing for this by looking at the numbers here first. So it looks like as the pandemic started, people kind of started lowering their estimates about them, but they said, hey, we're not dead. We're going to blow out these earnings by over 200%. Again, 10 cent estimate compared to 33 cent actual. Pretty sure that's over 200%. And then they came back with a vengeance. So that definitely warrants this run-up, in my opinion. They seem to be doing well. People expect them to continue be doing well. Again, keep increasing those estimates, and they will keep beating them, hopefully. We will find out. We will find out on February 18th. Delivered adjusted earnings per share of 80 cents in the third quarter, up 70.6% from a year ago. Metrics surpassed Zach's consensus of 40.4%. Wait, 40.4% of what? Total revenues in the reported quarter declined 2.3 year over year. So revenues declined, but earnings were good. That just means they had less income, but lesser expenses, in my view, which is fine. Like there's two ways to make money, in my opinion. One, you have more income, or two, you have less expenses. And like if you can do both at the same time, like that's perfect. But if you can only do one, then do one. That's fine to me. That's money's profit is profit. I don't care. They're downsizing. They're selling off unprofitable assets. That's a good sign. Sells unprofitable arm to focus on core business. I like that. I like when companies do that. Get rid of all the fluff, focus in on what you're good at, and do that, and kill it. But then they turn around and acquire something. So they sold something, then they turn around and acquire Acell, which focuses on regenerative medicine things. So these guys, so I am inclined to say these are a buy. This is a buy just because I think they're doing good stuff and they're making a killing post pandemic. They blew everything out of the water. Everyone thought, and you saw it by those estimates. Everyone thought, oh, these guys are dead. They're done. And they're like, no, we're coming back. We're still making a profit. We're doing good. And then people started bumping their estimates up and up and up after that. The only the only thing that's questioning whether or not this is a buy is that the chart represents a run up that correlates to their increased profits. So I would almost argue that their success is already priced into the stock price. So I think I'm still going to say this is a buy, just because I can't ignore how good things look, but it is a very weak buy. It is a very weak buy, and actually, I feel like I think I need to oh geez, this is such a hard one because I need to revisit. I need to think about what buy and hold that actually mean again. Buy means get it if you don't own it. Can it go up from here? That's the thing I'm not too sure about. Because, yeah, they're doing good stuff, but the stock has also been on a tear these last few months to reflect that. So all of this good news and all these good things they're doing may be priced into the stock already. And when you see something like that, that means that any little thing someone doesn't like, even if it's good news, even if it's good news that maybe isn't as good as you expected, any little thing can make it drop like a rock, in my opinion. Even good news that is even better than what you expected can make it drop. The old buy the hype, sell the news thing. Like they have an earnings report this week. Once that happens, what else is keeping the hype up for people to buy this? I am not too sure about that. So I'm kind of on the fence as to whether or not this should be a buy or a hold. Just because you know what, I can't. Even let me just spend a few more minutes making more thinking noises. Ugh. Oh geez. Well. Oh. Yeah. Well. All right. That's enough. I kind of want to say hold, but I can't ignore all the good stuff they're doing. Regardless of whether or not it's built into the stock price, I am going to take a risk, and I'm going to say buy. I really, really wanted to hit that hold button. I really, really did. And maybe we'll come back and look at this in a month's time, and we'll realize, or maybe even a week's time. It's very possible that earnings this week could come out and it drops like a rock, even if they kill it. Again, buy the hype, sell the news. It could be possible I'm completely wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, because I hate when that happens to companies, because I don't think it's fair, but that's just how the market works.